All my life, I wanted to learn how to speak English like native English speakers. I found no answer to this question. However, in recent years, I found some secret tips and tricks from the internet that changed my ability to speak English. In this video, I'm going to discuss why this is necessary, why we don't sound like native English speakers, and how we can achieve this ability. There are 9 reasons why we don't sound like native English speakers. First, we don't follow the right approach. We focus on the theoretical parts only. Theories are good, but they are not as good as practical knowledge. I think we should not learn how to ride a bike from a book because this is a practical skill we should learn practically. On many occasions, you don't actually need to learn the theoretical knowledge. This is just the beginning. More and more effective ideas are coming up, so keep watching. Well, number 2, the influence of our native language alphabet. We tend to learn the sounds of English with the alphabet of our native language. Let me give you an example. This is the most standard dictionary of Bengali, but let me show you. If you'd love to learn the pronunciation of a word from this dictionary, you will see that the pronunciations of these words have been written in Bengali. This book has been written by Bangla Academy, the guardian of Bangla language. They are responsible for the standardization process of Bangla language. They control the language. If you learn the standard pronunciations of English words with the alphabet of your own native language, you're going to mispronounce English words, because to write English sounds in Bangla or Hindi or Urdu is almost impossible. Some sounds of English and Bangla are similar, but they are not the same. For example, po in Bangla is very close to pa in English, but they are not the same. Similarly, to in Bangla is very close to ta in English, but they are not the same. Whenever we see the letter T, we tend to pronounce it with our Bangla sound to. For example, it's not table, it's table. But we are used to calling it table. It's not actually table, it's table. Moreover, there are some sounds in English that are not available in Bengali. For example, if you'd like to pronounce ja, as in other words like measure, pleasure, treasure, vision, you can never write this ja with the use of any letter of Bangla alphabet. English should be learned with the sound system of English. To be able to speak English like native English speakers, you have to understand the importance of learning the sound system of English. It's not difficult at all, it's quite easy. Most people think that the sound system of English is very, very difficult. This is a completely wrong idea. This is the 3rd reason why we don't sound like native English speakers. We always think that it is impossible. We don't adopt the right method. Let me explain. When do we say that this person speaks like native English speakers? Number 1, if the person is fluent. Number 2, if the person can speak with standard pronunciations of English words. Number 3, if the person has got deeper knowledge of English grammar. And number 4, if the person has got deeper knowledge of English vocabulary. Out of these 4, many of us are good at grammar and vocabulary, but we struggle with the first 2 areas. Number 1, fluency. Number 2, pronunciation. In my videos, I'm offering a lot of important lessons on fluency and pronunciation, so keep watching my other videos to improve your fluency and to improve your knowledge of standard English pronunciations. If only we can improve these 2 areas, we will sound like native English speakers, because we already have the other 2, grammar and vocabulary. There is a deep-rooted belief among many people, especially among the teachers and learners of English, that it is impossible, but researchers found that if a teacher and a learner adopt the right approach, it's possible. Researchers found that teachers often consider pronunciation teaching a specialist area. Researchers also found that this has been one of the neglected areas of teaching and learning English. So all this happened because they have not adopted an appropriate or right approach. The 4th reason why we don't sound like native English speaker is we don't learn the phonetic alphabet of English. First, we learn the standard pronunciations of English words with our native language alphabet. Second, we don't learn phonetic alphabet of English. If you pronounce English words according to their spellings, rest assured you're going to mispronounce them. Let me ask you to pronounce these words. What is this word? It looks like dose. It's actually dose. What is this word? Consumer? No, it's consumer. So English words do not sound as they look. We know that there are 26 letters in English alphabet. In reality, there are 44 sounds. If there were 44 letters in English represented presenting all the sounds of English, this problem would be solved magically. When I ask people to learn the phonetic alphabet of English, they ask questions like, what are you talking about? This is all Greek to me. This is difficult. Do you want us to learn a new language? Brother, let me explain. This is not a new language. You already know 90% of it. If you know the 26 letters of English, you already know these sounds. This is not a new language at all. And if you watch one video of Emma where she explained all the sounds of English language in just 5 minutes or so, this is the best of all videos. Watch this video and then you will understand how easy this is. But you have to understand its importance first. If you can learn this alphabet, you will find it quite easy to learn the standard pronunciations of English words. Don't worry, even if you don't learn this alphabet now, you will automatically learn it through the passage of time. You have to do only one thing. Every time you learn a new word from a dictionary, just take a look at the pronunciation of it. Just try to understand the phonetic transcription of the word. You will automatically learn the phonetic alphabet. But remember, don't pronounce English words according to its spellings, because English words do not sound according to their spellings. Sorry to interrupt. If you have any question, feel free to write them in the comment section and press the like button of this video. If you press the like button of this video, YouTube will share this video with many other motivated learners like you. Number 5, we don't learn from the context. Our approach is very similar to learning words from dictionaries. If you love to enrich your vocabulary and you start learning words from the first page of a dictionary till the last page of it, do you think that you can use these words in real life situations? It's not an effective way. You should learn words from the context. When it comes to learning pronunciation of words, you should adopt the same approach. When we learn something from context, our brain finds it easy to remember. The 6th reason why we don't sound like native English speaker is we don't devote enough time. Our brains sometimes require time to digest information. For example, if you don't know the pronunciation of this word, is this the or the? If it is followed by a vowel sound, it's the. If it is followed by a consonant sound, it is the. For example, the apple, the umbrella, but the car. You've just learned the rule. It doesn't mean that your brain has already digested the information. Your brain will take around 1 week or 2 weeks to digest this rule. We should devote some time to learn the standard pronunciations of words. More and more effective ideas are coming up, so keep watching. Number 7, we learn from incompetent teachers. Teachers who themselves cannot speak English fluently like native English speakers. Don't expect to learn to speak English fluently like native English speakers from someone who cannot speak English fluently. The 8th reason why we don't sound like native English speaker is we don't understand the importance of learning standard pronunciations of words. We all understand that we are now living in a global village. We are now citizens or members of a global village. The world is getting closer and closer day by day because of the advancement of globalization and communication technologies. The world will be a lot closer than it is now. Countries will be more and more connected. One community of people will not require more than one language to communicate with one another. They will require a language which is mutually intelligible, which they can understand easily. Once you can learn to speak like native English speakers, you can survive well in that very community. Maybe you don't have to work with people from other countries, but rest assured your children or your great-grandchildren will definitely work with the people from other parts of this planet. The 9th reason why we don't sound like native English speakers is we are afraid of overcoming the initial challenge and we give up. It's quite normal to go through some negative emotions at the beginning stage of and learning to speak like native English speakers. It's true that every time we do something for the first time, we have to struggle. We have to go through some challenges. If we work patiently, we can definitely overcome this initial challenge and be able to speak English like native English speakers. Let me explain why we need to learn to speak English like native English speakers. What benefits are we going to enjoy? Number 1, you will be able to learn English from native English speakers. Even if you plan to study at a university in one of the native English speaking countries, you will find it easy because I can understand the English of the native English speakers and I can speak English like native English speakers. I can learn from teachers like James Clear, Daniel Goleman, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Ali Abdaal, Jay Shetty, who are native English speakers. You can easily understand classes offered by native English speaking teachers on YouTube or in real life situations. The second benefit, you don't have to look at the subtitles of a video. You can enjoy English contents without having to look at the subtitles. Third, as you are learning from native English speakers, your English will be more natural. We usually learn English from books, and then in real life situations, we find it difficult to speak, to communicate with people. So real life English is different from bookish English. You will be eligible for jobs where native level English is required. Number 5, you will be understood by native English speakers, and you will also be understood by the speakers of other language as well, because everyone is trying to reach this goal of learning to speak English like native English speakers. Moreover, you will achieve a good score in IELTS or any other test of language. In fact, you will become a citizen of the whole world, because people from all parts of this planet will understand you. Interestingly, you can escape the 1,000-year-old tradition of belonging to only one country. Your confidence will be boosted. Well, honestly speaking, I can speak more like native English speakers, but not exactly like a native English speaker. I'm also in the process of learning. Through the passage of time, I will also grow with you. If you'd love to grow with me, keep following my videos, subscribe to my channel, have a good journey of learning English. Thank you for watching the whole video. Thank you. In case you do not know me, my name is Abadat and I'm an educator based in Dhaka, Bangladesh. I've got a master degree in linguistics, which is the science of language, and I've got another master degree in education from the Malaysian campus of Nottingham University.